Hello guys and welcome to Adam's Fut Champs Team. So we're going to tell you about the players he has in his team, his bench, his formation and his player instructions, custom tactics and the overall shape and design of his team. So obviously, just in case you don't know, you've got like gold
1, gold 2 roughly.
Gold 1, gold 2 roughly. And obviously hoping to build on that because as you've seen in our last video, he's got a lot of special cards that are now to use and also a very good strike partnership. If you haven't seen, we will move into it. So, start off with the formation. What do you like to use and why?
I like to use the formation because you have the...
Why do you like
I'll talk about why I like the midfield, like how it is when I get to the players. The midfield I like it to be strong. So what I'm going to say is I like it to be really strong. And then you've got the cam position, which is more like a playmaker. I can go to these two. These two can just turn into goals. And then you've got a solid defence, so just stay back. It's just a good all-round formation for a good all-round team.
Okay, so let's start with your goalkeeper. Who do you use?
I literally just bought him before we made the video. Well, I played him before. I played him against Reina.
Okay, so you've
got 14 games.
14 games, Pepe Reina. That's sort of your defence. So the centre backs in front of Pepe Reina. Who do you like? What do you like in your defenders, and who do you have?
Well, I usually like pace, and I usually like strength and like the physicality anyway. But I did have Malalas, and he did do quite a good job. But with my Fut Champs Awards, I was hoping to build on my team. So a new addition to this team, I'm hoping will do well. If he doesn't, I've still got Malalas. I hope he's going to be good.
Okay, so he's an 88 rated centre back.
He looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, he looks very good.
So he's got 74 pace, which is what you want. Let's go on to stats. I think he had 90 defending and 85 physicality.
If he doesn't get, he's got low high work rates, which is also good to stay back, which is very good because he's also got Miranda to partner him.
Okay.
Who's also quite pacey, quite good defending. The physicality may be on a bit on the low side. It goes low as well, but physical maybe on the low side, but his 89 defending definitely makes up for it.
Yeah.
75 pace. They're basically kind of similar, if you think about it, to Cellini. Work rates being medium, he pushes up more, so you have like Miranda, more the tough tackler in the team, and then if it goes, it falls back to Cellini or it was Malalas before.
So moving on, we've got your right back. Who do you use here? So was it Serie A right back?
It's Serie A right back. It's Liechtenstein.
So he's got good pace, good physicality, and quite a good defender for a right back.
And he's also got the green link to Cellini.
Yeah, so he's got a strong link to him.
He's more of like a strength. I want someone who's more physicality, more defending.
So obviously his 59 shooting doesn't mean that he's going to be up on the field.
Yeah,
up the field.
High. He only goes really to the halfway line, which is good because I usually play a passing game. So 73 passing for a right back is very good in my opinion.
Okay. So we've got your left back now. You've gone before you add him. You've got Serie A quite a lot here, and you've obviously got your squad builder challenge Kazawa. Do you use him?
No.
So who do you go for?
I would use him. But this team has been so strong lately. I think I have to use this.
Okay, so you got to use
Alexandro.
Okay.
One of the best left backs. He's got the pace. He's got the physical stats.
Yeah. So you play 14 with him as well. So you got 87 pace, 81 dribbling for a defender, high work rate. The same with Liechtensteiner, and he's got 79 defending, 76 physicality. Gladiator
passing as well. Yeah, just to get a shot because he tends to go up more than. When I tend to stay back, he still goes up quite a bit. So if he does get in a position like when I'm all out attack, if I need to win, he can score because he'll go up to like 73 or something shot.
Yeah. Okay, so your central midfielder, who'd you go for? Obviously, if you've seen the last video, we've got Chadley, Parolo, squad builder challenges. These all are David Villa, centre forward, Jonas you use in midfield. You've got plenty of options, but you go for who we go for?
I have to go for this guy. He's
Claudio Marchesi.
He may be playing more like a CDM kind of role, but I've given him the Hawk, so it's his like pace, his shot, and his physicality. Just the kind of weaker stuff. Yeah. And he kind of goes more into like the centre mid role, like just pushes behind the midfield, and the two centre mids like close down, and then the wing backs move up. It's quite attacking, and then when we're on the defence, wing backs move down, and then everyone evens out to that formation. Yeah. So it's really strong, and I need over 70 in every single stat from me in the midfield. So he fits the job perfectly. 86 rated, basically perfect. And then to go with him, you got Marco Parolo on my squad builder challenges.
Yep.
He's very good.
So 109 games played with him. I mean, you can tell he's a favourite of yours. All-round stats look amazing. Obviously, after this, we're going to go into a few games, so I'd like to see how he plays.
Yeah. But he is high medium. He's the perfect centre mid. Him, like I said, it's only 5 every stat as well for him. He's just a perfect centre mid. And now the next guy is there for chemistry. But to be fair to him, he's actually quite good. It's Mauricio. I don't know if I said that right. I hope I said that right, but he's even on here. Not even on here. He's not a high rated player at all. He's in CDM in a centre mid position. He has, like I said, he has to have over 17 every single stat. Only 78 rated. He's a rare. But
okay, Maurizio. Right, so he obviously over 70 in every stat, so he looks an all-round player, but he obviously is not one that would stand out.
See what links with Marquisio, because this is where stuff starts to get a little bit more interesting here, because in Cam we've got Pirlo.
Okay.
The past magician.
Andrea Pirlo.
And he's in the MLS.
Yeah.
But he's Italian.
You've already got, I mean, you've obviously had a full Serie A centre-back, all Serie A defence and goalie, and all Serie A Calcio, I should say, midfield until that Maurizio guy, and now you got MLS. So there's already 3 leagues.
And got the attack as well. There's only 2 places
why
left.
Pirlo? He's quite a slow player. He's
slow, but if you put a through ball into him, he's never going to do anything with it. But dribbling, he seems sensational. His passing is pinpoint, and doesn't even feel that bad on the shot or the physicality either. He's one of my favourite cams in the game. He's
so for a
113
quite
games.
slow, cheap in some ways player from a weird league, a low work rate, 65 assists. So Maurizio, who are you going to link in with?
It's going to have to be one of my favourite 5-star skillers in the game, Giuliano. I always want to watch card in case you get someone better, but it's perfect for me. 15 games, 18 goals, 4 assists. He's just all-round stats. 88 dribbling. He's so good. That and 5-star skills.
Yeah. So 85, 85, 84, 88. Medium work rate. 15 games, 18 goals and 4 assists. That's 22 involvements in a game in 15 games. That is a very good record. But for 60k, I mean, you expect someone to be half decent. So, I mean, how's he feeling game?
Very good. It's probably one of the best players.
Is he as skillful as 5 stars?
He's very. You do the rainbow flicks and you do the scoop turns. He goes straight past everyone with the dribbling.
Yeah.
Physicality can hold off players as well. And keep in mind that his first 3 games he didn't score for me. He didn't know how to play with him very well. But he scored 3 hat-tricks in a row to come back, and then he's been like scoring once or twice every single game from then. It's just consistent, really. That's
okay, so if we go back, so we need 4 more chemistry, but you don't really fancy leaving anyone out. So what have we got?
Well, it might be obvious to some.
Do you want to
people.
add the manager in first?
No, I'll do it at the end.
Okay.
So this might be a bit obvious to some people if they got it. It's in the Italian link, maybe the bit of the MLS. They have to get a green link to one of these people. So why you put Pirlo in there? It's because this man, Sebastian Giovinco.
Yeah.
Probably the best striker I've had in this game. I bought him and sold him 3 times just because of like chemistry reasons. I couldn't quite fit the other team around him.
Yeah.
But this team fits him so well. His runs making.
So if we add them all together, he's got 24 involvements in how many games was that? Sorry, 16 games, 24 involvements. I mean, 90 pace, 89 dribbling, and 83 shooting for a small striker. Is very good. It's very good. Right, so let's move on.
I should put the manager in.
So we add a manager just to get some chemistry.
This guy. Don't know who he is. Just thought we'll get the Italian
So
links.
if you just move across, so we see he's got chem. Here we've got every player on 10 chemistry. It looks a solid team. I mean, if we move on to your player instructions, what would you like to do?
Right.
So custom tactics, what do you like your speed on?
I like it quite fast, but like not over the top, because us players are usually getting out of position.
Yeah.
It's just not what you really want. So 79
for speed.
Seems,
Passing?
It seems to be pretty good. Passing was like 60. Passing's probably like 68.
68.
Well, you could probably do it more or less depending on your style, but for me,
And you like it organised.
68, because passing, some people may think that you need to get passing like really high to try and get the passes all going. If like the speed, if you keep the passing really high, players are going to try and get passing positions. Our position, centre is going to go into like striker, and it's just going to be muzzled. So if you put them on medium, low, it's going to work perfectly for this team. And passing 76 for the chance creation, just because I try and get when I'm up in front of goal, try and get a bit of passing because the 1-2s, the pace up front is very good in this team.
Yeah.
Then for the crossing, I haven't got any wingers. I don't really cross. The strikers aren't very tall. So I just put it down to 38. It seems to work for some reason. Players don't really go out wide that much.
Yeah.
Just starts to really come in.
So you also have an organised positioning, but you're shooting. I mean, what do you go for there?
I go for 78. I try to find it between. I tried 88. I tried 86. Tried like 72. I think 78 for this team is a sweet spot, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's the perfect casting tactics for this for me. It might be different for other people, but for me, it's got to be perfect, really.
Yep. So onto the defence. Obviously, in Fut Champs, is a big thing is building on a good defence. So.
Okay, I've got the same for everything else, but for team width at 60, just to expand the centre mids a bit more, because else everyone's all congested in the midfield and you can't really. And then there's gaps, but if you do 60, then it just evens out a little bit more passing. And then I don't want to sidetrack because everyone's high.
Yeah.
You do cover. That's when Miranda comes into like the middle, and then Cellini comes in.
Okay. So moving on, what else have you got? So you've also got your player instructions. Now, what do you have? What do you like to have on your strikers to start with?
My strikers, I like to have stay central, so they don't go out wide, like I said, because of the crossing, and I also have getting behind for both of them. It's because their pace and their dribbling and their shooting abilities, they can just peel off of the brilliant Button Perlo.
So obviously Andrea Pirlo is more of like a free role in real life. So how do you use him in the game?
I usually use them because of the counter. Those two spread out to like almost like a diamond in the field.
Yeah.
That gets one, it goes straight to him because he's got 91 passing.
Yeah.
So
what do you like to have on him then?
I usually like. I have to make, because he's the tip of the diamond, I have to make sure he stays forward, so he's always there.
Okay.
Basically, that's pretty much it, because I tell him to like stick to position. I don't want him moving anywhere freely.
Okay. What about your left centre back and your left centre mid and your right centre mid?
I just keep them the same, really.
You keep them the same?
I keep balance. They go forward and back, because they've both got good work rates for it.
Yeah.
They make already make good interceptions. I don't want to really change that, because it might go wrong. But it's good. And then for Marquisio, because he goes up and I don't want to ruin like how the play's going, I usually tell him actually to stay back while attacking.
Okay.
He doesn't really stay back while attacking, but he stays back enough just to go into like a normal centre mid role. He's also going to Cam and then everyone, the CDM role will be.
Yeah. So your wing backs, do you use them as wing backs or do you use them as full backs? Do you use them as defenders?
I use them really as defenders. I tell them to stay back, just because they got the high work rates or high medium, whatever it is. They tend to go up and then leave the position. Right. And because I've got these two to balance, they're usually up the field. So what I do is I tell them both to do that so they stay on the halfway line so they can come back as the positions. Yeah. And your centre backs? They just tell them to stay back while attacking because I don't really want them going anywhere more. Oh, I didn't know they could do that. Play striker. Yeah.
That's obviously when you go all out attacking.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that is your player instructions. Let's go back. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. Hopefully you can see how Adam's team kind of plays in Fut Champs. Obviously aiming for maybe Elite 3, maybe Gold 1. But that is how Adam's team plays, that is his setup. Obviously if you haven't seen his club tour, that's obviously something you check out. Also stay tuned for more FIFA 17 videos and real life football. Subscribe for more and
drop a like.
Yeah, and drop a like if you like the video if you want to see more. I'll leave Adam's link in the description. We'll see you soon.